Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke sends Thomas to jail, will do anything to save son. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Thomas and Hope's relationship is about to hit a gemstone. The rearmost stunner involving Thomas's concession to Hope about the woeful events girding Emma's death has left suckers on the edge of their seats. As the story keeps going, the big question isn't just about what will be because of Thomas' bad history but who might be hiding in the murk, ready to unmask the sap. Confused? Actually, while Thomas tells Hope about the night, notoriety eavesdropped it. Now the question is, who was that? How could it change connections? More importantly, will the reproach break Thomas and Hope's relationship? Let's cave in and find out. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, can Thomas and Hope's love survive the storm of secrets? In a recent occasion, Thomas laid bare the verity about his conduct on that cataclysmal night when Emma met her early end. The disclosure left Hope Logan visibly disturbed, and she went straight to her mama, Brooke, for comfort. But this could lead to further problems for Thomas and Hope. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Brooke, ever the defensive mama, is ready to use this secret to beget trouble for Thomas. Since she heard about her son's worries, Brooke might exploit the situation to drive a wedge between Hope and Thomas, pushing for a bifurcation. Still, this is just the tip of the icicle, as the real challenge lies in who might eavesdrop the verity and escalate the situation. Screenshots from former occurrences allude at characters lurking at doors and windows, conceivably eavesdropping their exchanges. This raises the stakes for Thomas and Hope, as their private discussion about Emma's woeful fate may come public knowledge sooner than they anticipate. Enterprises run wild about who might be the first to listen in on Thomas and Hope's exchanges. Well, Steffi, Thomas's family, is a strong contender. However, it could lead to a family showdown if she catches wind of her family's undisclosed secrets. On the other hand, Brooke, who frequently gets involved where she shouldn't, might be the one to accidentally stumble upon the truth. However, will she plan to shoot him to jail? Another possibility is Liam, who doesn't really like Thomas, if that happens. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest he might use this chance to tell everyone about Thomas's secrets. This could make Thomas look bad and make effects delicate with Hope. But that's not it. RJ and Luna might also be the bones. To accidentally hear it and tell their parents. That will make effects indeed more complicated. Thomas telling the verity was a stalwart thing to do. But now it's going to beget a lot of problems in the near future. As further people find out about what happened to Emma, it's going to put stress on the Forrester family. And, of course, the connections at Forrester Creations. So, only time will tell what worst is about to come. So, stick around to see what's coming up next. Eric-Ridge fight. Father-son war ensues. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Eric and Ridge are soon going to get into a violent face-off. The last time these two elephants faced off was in a heated fashion showdown, but a lot has changed since also. With Eric lately rehabilitated, Ridge has experienced a metamorphosis, his heart softened by the sight of his father's struggles. But rumors have it that as Eric returns home, a new storm is on the horizon, and it's brewing between father and son. But what will be the reason? Is it because Ridge went against Eric's want and allowed Finn to perform the surgery? Or is there an unanticipated twist staying to unfold? Let's cave in and find out. Eric's struggle. Suckers are familiar with the simulated relationship between Eric and Ridge indeed before Eric's health took a downturn. The pressure started from a clash in the world of fashion. Eric wanted to leave a lasting heritage, but Ridge allowed. It was old-fashioned. This led to a grand fashion face-off between the father and son. So, who won? Indeed, though Ridge won, people who knew about Eric's health declared him the winner, as they didn't want him to feel like a clunker in his final days. But the bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest Eric doesn't know the factual result yet. Just when you allowed. The gaudiness and glamour of B&B couldn't get any further violent, the runway converted into a battleground that led straight to the sanitarium doors. The fashion showdown ended with Eric collapsing, and he was taken straight to the sanitarium. With each passing day, Eric's health got worse, bringing Ridge closer to his father. During Eric's health extremity, Dr. Finn stepped in and saved his life with a special treatment. Still, the bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that this decision went against what Eric wanted. Eric allowed. He wouldn't make it, and cautions were out of reach. Eric had asked his family not to admit him to the sanitarium. He wanted to spend his last days girdled by his favored bones, and not stuck in a sanitarium bed. But circumstances threw Ridge to go against his father's want. Despite Ridge's internal struggle, he decides to bring Eric to the sanitarium and let Finn do the life-saving treatment. But for God's sake, Finn's treatment turned out to be a success, and he saved Eric's life. Not only that, but the bold and the beautiful spoilers also suggest Eric is now in good shape and ready to leave the sanitarium. While this is positive news, Ridge is concerned about what will be when Eric finds out that Ridge went against his wishes. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest Ridge fears that Eric might get angry with him. Still, considering Eric's successful treatment and his current health, we don't believe Eric will be worried. Rather, he might recommend Ridge for taking a bold step that eventually saved his life. But then's a catch. Rumors suggest that Eric's recovery trip won't be as smooth as anticipated. Eric's clash with Ridge, the bold and the beautiful spoilers allude that Eric's health may start declining again, with health issues taking a risk on him and affecting his well-being. The unforeseen decline in Eric's health might really upset him with Ridge, and he might start feeling resentful for going against his wishes. It looks like there's a conflict brewing between father and son. Will Eric's eventual discovery of Ridge's decision lead to a renewed rift in their formerly strained relationship? Lately, the bold and the beautiful, inconceivable actor, Darren Brooks shot farewell to his part as Wyatt Spencer. As Wyatt's exit left a void in the Spencer clan, suckers wonder what his future holds. Well, there's good news. While we don't know whether he'll reappear on B&B anytime soon, rumors suggest that he might show up on The Young and the Restless. The instigative idea of Wyatt moving to Genoa City, especially with the chance of getting back together with Isaac's fiancée Sally, has made the suckers really happy. In an exclusive interview, Darren Brooks shares his studies on leaving B&B. Also, he expressed excitement about the idea of shaking effects up across the hall in the world of Y&R. Let's find out as we look into the possible surprises in this Cleaner Pieces story. Darren Brooks swells, goodbye, Y&R calling? The bold and the beautiful suckers were hit with surprising news lately as Darren Brooks said farewell to the show. His character hasn't been in the limelight recently, and suckers indeed noticed him taking a back seat from the recent stories. In a recent interview, Brooks exfoliated light on his departure and left the door wide open for a possible move to Family Cleaner, The Young and the Restless. Wyatt's engagement to Flo was left hanging without resolution, and suckers were left assuming about the character's coming way. Wyatt's rearmost reappearance. Just lately, he returned to the screen after a long break just to grease Wyatt's exit. In a heart-to-heart with his on-screen father, Bill, Wyatt expressed a need for change and blazoned his departure from both his sandhouse and the megacity of Los Angeles. The bold and the beautiful suckers incontinently start to wonder if Darren might make a crossover to Y&R. The Enterprise got a boost from a perk scene in which Bill appertained to Wyatt as Restless. This made suckers wonder if the actor is heading to Genoa City.